Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. How we doing? We all good? It's been a minute, and it took a few days off after the tennis while that finished, but back on it now, straight back to it, back on the business. Game week 13 in the Premier League, got proper football back. Them internationals will be the death of me, man. They're so fucking tough to watch. Before we get into them, you know what to do now. Like the video if you want, subscribe if you want. You don't have to, but I appreciate it if you do. Just get right into it, innit? First game, best game of the weekend. Man City versus Liverpool. These cheating bastards need to be out of this league, don't they? Get these fucking out of the league. I can't wait for this match. Really nervous for it, but nonetheless, really excited as well. Biggest game of the season so far. City the favourites, obviously. Look, where do I start here? We're one of the few, if not one of the only teams that can give it to Man City. The majority of teams just shit themselves the week before playing these, and they've already been beat by them before they've stepped on the pitch. We always score past them. Always score past these, The last 9 games, Man City have had no clean sheet against Liverpool. 7 out of the last 8 games have seen 3 or more goals. 8 of the last 9 games, both teams have scored. And also we always tend to score first as well. 4 out of the last 5, Liverpool have bagged the first one. I don't think Man City get 3 points here. I'm not being biased. You may think I am, but there's just something about it. I really don't think too much on the line here. This could easily be a draw, and you know what? I'd probably take one, but I was talking about this morning. For any team to go to the Etihad and pick up 3 points is a tremendous ask. It's a huge ask, but it's not impossible. They're a beatable team. They are so beatable, more so this season than any previous season. They're there for the taking. I fancy it. I'm really up for it tomorrow. I'm going to be taking Liverpool to win or draw. Couldn't talk it off taking over 2.5 goals. Both teams to score looks sound as well. Quick one on this as well. If you've got Paddy Power, it's come to my attention recently that you can get a £5 free bet builder on Paddy Power for this game. So I'd take full advantage of that. I fancy some cards, fancy some fouls as well. There's definitely going to be fouls and cards. I think Chris Kavanagh's reffing on match, so he averages just over 3.5 yellows per game. Yeah, I think it'll be a tough one. Really good game to watch. Yeah, Liverpool win or draw. Fuck Man City. Fuck them, cheating bastards. Next game, Burnley v West Ham. Something to say about this? West Ham have opened up as the favourites, as we all imagine they would. West Ham are unbeaten in the last 4 versus Burnley as well. Burnley have lost 6 in a row. I apologise if there's any Burnley fans watching, but they're just not that good, are they? You're definitely going down. There's no way Burnley stay up. It's like, it's a shame as well because they've actually got some really good players as opposed to the team they used to have. It's a completely different team, but it's like they're playing the same style of football. And I know they're not, but it just seems to me that Burnley are just stuck in the mud, still trying to play that Sean Dyche football. And I just don't get it. Do not get it. Over 2.5, 6 out of 7 for Burnley in their last matches. 7 out of West Ham's last games have seen over 2.5. Both teams have scored in 7 of West Ham's last 9 as well. Funnily enough, though, this fixture itself, 4 out of the last 5 has actually seen under 2.5, so completely goes against the current form of these two. I think it goes over. I really do. Burnley can't defend. West Ham can score as well. West Ham have got some killers up front, man, like that. Mohamed Kudus is shit hot. Kudus is fantastic. Jared Bowen, fantastic. They've got more than enough to get it done past this Burnley team. And especially with them being evens on the odds as well, I'd be taking West Ham to win this one, no danger. Be looking at Mohamed Kudus to get a goal as well. Next game, Luton versus Palace. Fucking got nothing for this. Not going to waste any time on this one. Luton have had no wins in the last 4, no clean sheets in the last 15. Crystal Palace, well better team than Luton, no doubt. One win in the last five. That was against Burnley. Crystal Palace should be winning this. You're a fool if you're betting it. Like, there's no way I'm putting a bean on this one. Can't say Crystal Palace, especially away from home. I know it's Luton, but fucking hell, Luton drew against us. It's, nah, staying away from this one. Realistically, obviously, like I said, Palace are a well better team. They should battle Luton. The players that they've got compared to Luton, it's night and day. I'm not touching this. I'm not touching this. There's just no chances. There's no value in this fucking match whatsoever. And you know what? You know, if Luton were to get something out of this, would you be surprised? No. Don't be stupid. Stay away from it. If you've got anything you think I should know about that, let me know. Game number 4, well better. Well, it should be well better. Newcastle versus Chelsea. Chelsea unbeaten in the last 3. I mean, that game against City, fuck me, that was some match, that, wasn't it? It's probably one of the best games you've seen all season. Newcastle unbeaten in the last 3 against Chelsea, though. 8 out of the last 9 times these have played has seen under 2.5 goals. Always a boring game. I mean, just 2 boring teams, really. I think maybe not so much Newcastle. When Newcastle are fit, they're a lot more exciting to watch than Chelsea, but sometimes I feel like both of these teams, more so Chelsea than Newcastle, but both of these teams, they tend to not want to lose a lot more than they want to win, if you know what I mean. Like, Newcastle are banged up as well, aren't they? They're hanging on by a thread at the moment. You know, the injuries they've got is, you know, see people on Sky Sports all the time saying, you know, you can't use injuries as an excuse. But you tell me whether you could use this as an excuse. You've got no Botman, no Bain, no Jacob Murphy, no Almiron, no Isak, no Longstaff's doubtful. Maybe no Wilson. Obviously, Tonali's out. No Matt Target, no Harvey Barnes. There's 10 out. How many of them start when they're fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 of the 10, 6 to 7 out of the starting 11. Fucking knackered. Cannot, cannot be trusting Newcastle here. I'd usually back them as well at home as well, especially at home. I'd definitely back them against Chelsea if they were fully fit. That's what I'd be going for. But the fact is, boys, you've got Jamal Lascelles at centre back. No chance. No chance am I taking Newcastle here. I'd be looking at Chelsea to win or draw. It'd have to be. It'd have to be Chelsea to win or draw. I reckon Raheem Sterling gets something here as well. He's been playing great lately. I think Raheem Sterling's criminally underrated. He probably always has been as well. But yeah, Sterling scored or assist. And while we're on the score or assist as well, I might as well mention Cole Palmer. Now, I'm not a Chelsea fan. Furthest thing from it. Can't stand them. But got to give credit where credit's due. Cole Palmer's been fantastic for Chelsea. Brilliant, brilliant young player. Says a lot about that team now that it takes someone like that to come into the squad and grab the whole team by the scruff of the neck and make them play better. Got to be Chelsea to win or draw this one. Newcastle are fucking knackered, aren't they? Look at that team, man. Look at that team. Who are they going to be playing up front? Who did he usually play for? It's going to be like, give me 1 sec, I'll just check now. I should fucking know this. So, of course, Anthony Gordon, of course. I couldn't fucking think of him. Anthony Gordon is your striker. It's going to be like Joe Linton on the left wing, innit? Maybe Almiron plays, maybe Longstaff plays, but Jamal Lascelles, Fabian Schär, Valentino Livramento, fuck him. Come on, man. That Newcastle team is a shell. It's just a shell of the team that it can be. I can't back them. Probably won't even be backing Chelsea either. This is just, if I was looking at it, I'd definitely be putting money on Chelsea to win or draw. Let me know what you think about that. Game number 5, Forest v Brighton. Now, this is a good one. When I first seen this, I thought, I might not have a look at this, but no, I think this is a sleeper game. Really is. Brighton unbeaten in the last 5. 5 of the last 5 as well. I've seen less than 2.5, well, under 3 goals. Both teams have scored in 7 of the last I can't read my writing, whether that's 7 of the last 7 or 7 of the last 9. Either way, both teams are scoring in them fixtures. Brighton haven't beat Forest for like fucking how long? Forest actually unbeaten in the last 3 in this fixture. Well, I say last 3, let's say 2. They did play each other in the Championship in 2017, so that means fuck all. I remember this fixture last year. This was at the same fixture at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest smoked Brighton 3-1. He did. I think over 2.5, 4 out of 5 here as well. Noah Wanyi for Forest is huge. Taiwo Wanyi is a quality striker. Brilliant for them. They'll be missing him because you're going to be seeing Chris Wood, aren't you? And yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. Brighton are a bit banged up as well. No Matoma, no Lewis Dunk, no Estepinian, no Enciso, no Solly March. Every one of them start. Every one of them start. Every one of them are quality. They all bring individual quality to the team. All right, Enciso may not start as much as he should, but that's only because he's young. But no doubt about it, he is a fantastic player. I'd be looking at the over 2.5. I wouldn't let Brighton's recent results put you off that one. I think this one goes over the 2.5. Why not go for Forest to win or draw as well? I think all the signs are pointing towards Forest to get something done there. They are a sleeper team as well. They're nowhere near as bad as what people think they are. They've got some really good players in some good positions. And I know I've just said Chris Wood will be starting, but let's face it, he's going to have what? Like probably Morgan Gibbs White, Anthony Alanga, either side of him. Yeah, I like it. I like Forest double chance here. Forest to win or draw. Bit of a hot take potentially, but I don't think it is. I really don't. I think if you read between the lines here, you look at that Brighton team, and it's seriously lacking. Seriously lacking. Yeah. I don't know. We could come to tomorrow, and then you've got Matoma and that on, but I can't see it as of now. They are listed as doubtful. Maybe stay away from this if you're not sure. Look at the over 2.5. Forest to win or draw all day. What's next? Game number 6. Oh, fuck this. Sheffield United versus Bournemouth. I've got nothing for this. There's this and one more game that I've left out, and you can't blame me. And I do apologise if there's any Sheffield United fans or Bournemouth fans in the video, but I just can't get excited for this, and you can't blame me at all. Sheffield United are crap. They're dead in the water. Like they may as well just not play for the rest of the season. There's no fucking chance on earth that they stay up. It's it's a shame, really, in it because not only just Sheffield, but it displays how big of a gap there is between the top of the Championship and the bottom of the Premier League. Like the best teams in the Championship are still miles off the shit teams in the Prem. It's fucking mad, man. It is a bit of a shame. Bournemouth are better. Let's be real. Bournemouth are a well better team. I know they're not that great, but they are a well better side than Sheffield. My problem with Bournemouth is they've brought that, what's his name, the manager, Iraola. They brought him in. He's trying to get them to play a style of football that they haven't got the players for. Dominic Solanke is their key man, and when he can't get in and go, and I feel like the fuck. Justin Kluivert's decent. Tavernier's decent. Solanke's a quality striker. Nothing for me. Nothing whatsoever. I feel like there's been a couple of times lately with Sheffield United where I feel like the league are just feeling sorry for them and they're just handing them a couple of results or trying to anyway. So I'm staying well off this. Bournemouth should get it done, no doubt about it. Game number 7, Brentford v Arsenal. Last game of tomorrow. This should be a good game. Should be a good game. Not the best game of the day, but it's all right. I think 4 of Brentford's last 5 have seen over 2.5. Same with Arsenal. 5 of their last 7 have seen 3 or more. Arsenal unbeaten in the last 4 v Brentford. They tend to have their number. But I'm not going to waste too much time on this one. Like, this could be a bit of a trap game. I don't think it is. If Arsenal are that team, if you are that team that you claim to be, then you just go and wallop Brentford tomorrow. No ifs or buts. With that being said, I do like Brentford. I think Brentford are a really good team. I think Thomas Frank is a brilliant manager. I think what he's done with that squad has been amazing. Really good players. Hard to break down sometimes, Brentford as well, especially going down there because they stick five at the back, don't they? And that's not easy. That's not easy to break down. I'd be, I don't know. It's got to be Arsenal, hasn't it? It's got to be Arsenal here. I hope Brentford win. I'd love Brentford to win, even get a draw against them. Can't see it. Got to be Arsenal. I don't mind both teams to score as well. I really don't. Decent odds for both teams to score. Looks all right. Brian and Buemo, Johan Wissa, they're always capable of popping up with something. They could always bag one in. Yeah, I'd say the over. Then again, five. Yeah, over 2.5. Both teams to score. I think I'll be going with both teams to score on this one because if I bet on Arsenal and they let me down, I'll fucking hate them even more. So yeah, both teams to score in that. And we've got two more, haven't we? So yeah, the last game I've left out was Fulham and Wolves on Monday. Similar to the what game was a Sheffield and Bournemouth game. Just got nothing for it. Can't get excited for it. And by the time we've ran through the next two as well, it'll be very anticlimactic to finish with Fulham v Wolves. So Sunday, two belts. We've got Spurs v Villa. Now what have we? What do we have here? What's going to happen in this one? So 7 out of the 9 last Spurs games have seen over 2.5. Same with Villa, 5 of their last 6 have seen over 2.5. No clean sheet for 3 in Spurs and no clean sheet in 7 for Villa. Let me just get rid of that notification. I apologise. Don't know whether you remember, but Aston Villa done the double over these last season. I know it's a bit of a different Spurs now, but it's still a tough one to call. Tottenham are still missing some key players, aren't they? They'll have no Romero, no Basuma. Well, Richarlison's not a key player, but he does get games. Big ones for me, obviously, Mickey van der Ven, James Maddison being out. James Maddison's been brilliant this year so far. Mickey van der Ven, I would have loved him to come to Liverpool. He would have been brilliant in our defence. Such a good centre-back. Gutted we didn't get him. I'd love Aston Villa to win this. Spurs have just shat the bed against Wolves the other week before the international break, and we all knew this was going to happen. It's only a matter of time. There's no way they're going to be able to continue this form. It was only going to take 1 or 2 players out, and it seems that Maddison has been the difference for this Spurs side in it, which is weird because I would never have said, I rate James Maddison. I think he's a really good footballer, but if you'd have said to me, Spurs are going to get rid of Harry Kane and get James Maddison and they're going to look well better, I'd have thought you were fucking off your head. I'd have said you're fucking nuts, mate. Over 2.5 goals for me here. Got to be. Like I said, love Villa to win. I'm tempted by Aston Villa double chance as well. I feel like they should have that from last season in the mind. Emery will be saying to them, look, lads, we fucking hammered these twice last year. We've only gotten better. We've only added to the squad. I think we get a Unai Emery masterclass. I really do. More so, I'm hoping it happens than I think it's going to happen, but Villa are good. Villa are a really good team. They're playing really good football. Emery's got a really good tune out of them this year. Ollie Watkins is shit hot, isn't he? Ollie Watkins is a fucking brilliant striker. Moussa Diaby as well. He's been brilliant since he's come. Pau Torres. Got to mention Pau Torres. What a defender he is, man. I think Villa will be up for it. I think Villa are going to be up for it. Spurs, there's got to be some doubt in that Spurs squad. It's got to spread throughout that squad. Christian Romero being out, Van der Ven being out, Maddison being out, especially what happened to them against Wolves. I'm not so sure. I'm not that confident with Tottenham. I don't really like betting on Tottenham anyway, but Son though, isn't it? It's just Son. It's that Kulusevski and Son, man. Like they're impossible. Them two, like you can never ever count Son out. But I was gonna say, like after about like 30, 40 minutes of the match, you usually know what you're gonna get from Son, don't you? He's either fucking hasn't touched the ball or he's all over it. He only needs one chance. Son only needs one chance to get a goal. Could be looking at him to score or assist. I'd be looking at Ollie Watkins to bag one in as well. I don't think you can go wrong with that. Over 2.5 for me, easy. Last game we've got. This should be a good one. I am actually looking forward to this. This is Everton versus Man United. So, oh shit. Let's go on to the other page. Everton unbeaten in the last 4. United have won the last 3 times. They've beat Everton 3 in a row. This is a very situational game, innit? If this was just any other season, you'd look at this and you go, yeah, Man United probably do it. But with all that's been happening the past couple of weeks, the Blues are going to be so whipped up for this game. Goodison Park is going to be one of the last places you're going to want to be as an away team on the weekend. I think they were already playing good as well. Everton have been playing all right. They've been well better than they have been the past 2 seasons. They seem to have clicked. Jack Harrison seems to have been a really big difference for him. Getting someone like that in, he's a City kid and he was fantastic at Leeds. Getting someone like that's perfect for Everton. What do you want me to do here? So spoke about it this morning. I've actually been speaking about this all week, to be honest with you. I think Everton are going to be so up for this, and I mean so up for it. That Goodison Park is going to be a hostile cauldron. I'll be taking Everton to win or draw this one. Either way, I'm not asked. Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets a goal. I bet you he does. I bet you Dominic Calvert-Lewin scores past these on Sunday. And I tell you what, we'll double it up, and I bet you Decore gets the assist as well. Yeah, yeah. It's a nice little hot tip for you. Calvert-Lewin to score, Decore to get an assist, Everton double chance, Pickford to get a card as well because he's a time-wasting cunt. Yeah, just can't see. I don't know, like, Man United away from home crap, aren't they? Although, what I will say is, obviously, I work with quite a few United fans and they have not been that happy this year, but I don't think yous have been as bad as what you think you'd have because, like, let's be honest, if we get beat by Man City tomorrow and yous beat Everton on Sunday, yous are only going to be 3 points behind Liverpool. That's fucking crazy to me. Now, are Man United playing a lot better than what everyone thinks they are, or are Liverpool just not playing as good as what everyone thinks they are? Me personally, I don't think Liverpool has been as great as what the media are hammering it up to be. We've been good, but it's dicey, and it's still dicey, man. There's still some pieces of the puzzle missing, but we're not talking about Liverpool, we're talking about Everton. Yeah, I really fancy Everton to get something here. I really do. It's going to be so disappointing for them after what's happened if Man United come to town and they just fucking spank them. I can't see it. I just can't see it. Really can't. Man United, they just shit the bed, don't they? They shit the bed all the time. Like, they're all right at Old Trafford, but when it's not going their way after the first 10, 15 minutes, that's it. Bruno Fernandes will spit his dummy out. He'll get a yellow card as well, mark my fucking words. Yeah, I could only be looking at Everton to get something like that. And that's all. And like I said, I've got nothing for Fulham and Wolves. I don't know, let's just take fucking Fulham, double chance, home favourites, do whatever you want on that. That's all of them. That's all of them. Made up the footies back. What have I got? What am I going to be going with tomorrow? I haven't even got an accumulator or anything set out. I'll be looking at Liverpool to win or draw. Be taking West Ham to win. I'd be looking at Forest to win or draw as well. I really would. Don't hate me for that. And yeah, fuck it. Everton win or draw. I've got to. Been thinking about it all week and I cannot go against myself now. I'm in too deep. And I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under, as some 41 would say. Yeah, Liverpool win or draw, West Ham to win, Forest to win or draw, Everton to win or draw. Four of the best there. Maybe stick Villa to win or draw as well, or Arsenal to win. You do what you want. Do what you want with the information that I've given you. It's completely up to you. I hope you all win some money. As always with the football, we do an accumulator and we do some goal scorers and assists as well. So I'm going to be taking big Darwin Núñez to get something against Man City. I'll be taking Mohamed Kudus to get something against Burnley for West Ham. Palace Luton. Fuck, take anyone you want. Odsonne Edouard, play it safe. Chelsea Newcastle. I'd be looking at Raheem Sterling to score or assist, or or Cole Palmer's on penalties. So I'll stick a little bit, maybe have a little sprinkle on Palmer to get a goal. Forest Brighton, I'll be looking at Alanga or Ansu Fati to score or assist. Fuck all for Sheffield, Bournemouth, Brentford, Arsenal. I'll be looking at Brian Mbeumo or Johan Wissa to score or assist as well. Decent odds for them. Spurs, Villa, self-explanatory. Watkins, Son, Kulusevski, Diaby, score or assist, can't go wrong. Everton, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Abdoulaye Doucouré, they'll definitely get involved on Sunday. I guarantee you. That's it. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe if you want. And yeah, let's go win some cash. I'm just so happy the footy's back. So happy the footy's back. Maybe, I was doing videos every day when the tennis was on, but that's only because the tennis is on every day. But obviously, we're not going to have any tennis till the end of December, the start of January. So videos may not be as frequent. If there's anything else you'd like me to cover, just let me know in the comments. Even if I do some videos that aren't about tips, even if I just do like what's going on in the Premier League or what's going on in whatever sport, just some news, some updates, let me know. And I'll do that just to keep the content up. But for now, it's going to be football, UFC, and oh shit, there's darts on tonight, isn't there? I completely fucking forgot about the darts. It's the finals, isn't it? Sorry, let me just check. This is dragging on really, nearly like half an hour now, but oh fuck yeah, loads of games of darts. And there's loads on tonight. I might do some darts. I'll let you know. But yeah, football, fights. That's what it's going to be for the next month. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. And yeah, let's go get some cash. Enjoy the footy, and I'll see you in a bit.